The spirit of adventure is hitting Australian shores in a whole new way. From the frozen wastelands of Antarctica to the infinite possibilities of outer space. One of television's most beloved personalities is bringing these epic stories to life on stage.
Few endeavours have captured the imagination and spirit of humanity quite as profoundly as exploration. We'll unravel humankind's breathtaking tales from the earliest wanderings of the ancient hunter-gatherers over tens of thousands of years ago to the intrepid, often obsessive explorers.
Yeah, you recognise the voice, don't you? The man who's taken us on countless grand tours through our TV screens is now doing it live, and he's right here with us this morning. It is great to have you with us live in London. Top Gear and Grand Tour legend James May, thank you for joining us. Now,
thank you for having me.
You've driven so many cars around the world. You've had extraordinary adventures and tours and all of that, and now you're bringing explorers, the stories of all of that and beyond and before to the audiences here. What can we expect?
Well, you can expect a bit of a gallop through what turns out to be an enormous subject, because everything that humankind has ever achieved really has been ultimately as a result of exploration and migration, going all the way back to the dawn of our species. So we can't do the whole thing. We're going to have to cherry pick it a bit and pick some nice stories and some nice, nice examples of tech and stuff that people used at the time. And then hopefully, if you all like it, we'll come back and do Explorers 2 or Explorers 3. It'll be like, the Mission Impossible franchise. It'll just keep going.
Exactly, like Star Wars. What was the most interesting thing you discovered?
I think it's in general the way that the myths of explorers are quite easily exploded. Stuff about people like, Columbus is the obvious one, Walter Raleigh, Captain Cook, had his Polynesian navigator. We tend not to hear about him. And things like ancient Greeks, 500 years before the birth of Christ, they set off, into the Arctic Circle from what we would now call the south of France, sort of Marseille. That was Pythias, the Greek. So it's stuff like that. It's stuff that you don't expect. And our investigation of exploration, which is to a certain extent migration as well, takes us to exotic places like Wales. That's our Wales, not your new one. It's the old Wales, sort of 35,000 years ago. So there's so much. We're still working on the script. I was doing it earlier on today, and it's doing my head in, to be brutally honest, because it's just so enormous.
Yeah,
I can't work out which bits we keep and which bits we throw away.
Yeah, you're going to have to filter through that 35,000 years. James, mate, it's so lovely to chat with you. Cannot wait to see you in Australia.
Oh, I'm very much looking forward to it. I think I was thinking earlier today, it must be 3 years since I've been to Australia. And now I think about it, I think it might be more like 7 or 8.
Oh, wow.
Since before COVID, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're coming back.
Well, yes, exactly. It was definitely before then.
That's how we measure BC. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So I'm overdue a visit. I'm looking forward to being aggressively ribbed by Aussies, to be honest, because I haven't had that for a bit.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yes, we will.
love you. Come on down. It's about time. Thank you, James, mate. Appreciate your time.
It's okay, I'm ready.
And Explorers, the Age of Discovery with James May is touring Australia from the 29th of July. For more, head over to the Sunrise website.